I'm Karina.
I'm Elia.
And you're watching WPTV.
Good morning, CO. I'm Danny Klinenberg.
And I'm Tenley Lilligard. Today is Tuesday, December 18th, 2012. Let's get started with our last regular show of 2012.
To all you runners out there, the COHS track and field team is currently conducting off-season conditioning. Conditioning is on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. See you at the track.
High School Triathlon Club meets today in Mr. Hightower's room during both lunches and after school.
License plate frames that say Driving with the Pack are on sale for only $6. Buy yours at the student store or HG5.
All Lady Wolfpack soccer players remember that after winter break, conditioning will start January 8th. If you missed the meeting, see Coach Candy or Coach Paul to pick up the papers you need for this 2012-2013 season.
Let's take it on over to Salam and Ari for our In the News update.
Good morning, Wolfpack. I'm Salam Muligeta.
And I'm Ariana Wagner.
Here to check you in with some news. Did you buy your holiday gifts online this winter? Well, you're not alone. Online sales are expected to rise 16.8% this year. This, along with the usual growth of shipments during this time of year, will account for a record number of packages to be shipped for the holidays. Despite the lackluster economy, FedEx is expecting 280 million shipments, a 13% increase since 2011, and UPS is counting for 527 million packages, a 10% jump since the same stretch last year. Even though this boost of shipments may seem to signal that the economy is recuperating well, holiday sales as a whole has only increased by 4.1%, the smallest increase since 2009. But no need to worry, this is still higher than the decade average of 3.5%, which proves our economy is slowly but surely recovering.
Today, grief-stricken students in Newton, Connecticut are returning to school, accompanied by police officers and counselors who will help them to cope with a tragedy that occurred last Friday. At Sandy Hook Elementary, 20-year-old Adam Lanza gunned down 6 and 7-year-olds and 6 adults. Because the school is an active crime scene, it will remain closed. 26 Christmas trees were put up by visitors and decorated with ornaments, stuffed animals, and balloons in the school colors of green and white as a memorial to the lives lost. This recent massacre of young children and adults has shaken the United States and inspired a push for U.S. gun restrictions, which includes a ban on assault weapons such as the gun that Lanza used to murder his innocent victims, including his mother, and finally to take his own life. The first 2 children were buried yesterday, and more funerals are yet to come. In the young lives lost, let us not also forget the heroic staff members that sacrificed their lives to save the children. Keep your thoughts and prayers towards these victims and their families, especially during this holiday season as our nation mourns.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Remember, I'm Salam Muligeta.
And I'm Ariana Wagner.
Back to you, anchors.
Senior movie night is this Thursday, December 20th at 6 p.m. We will be watching Mean Girls. Candy, popcorn, and soda will be sold throughout the movie. Seniors, remember, this is your last movie night ever, so be there.
Attention all HYPE members, there will be a mandatory rehearsal meeting for all company members tomorrow from 12:45 to 2:45. If you cannot attend, contact Mrs. Hendricks directly.
The men's soccer banquet will take place tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the Multi. JV and varsity soccer dudes, check your loot mail for more information.
You know how English teachers always say, don't cite Wikipedia, it's unreliable.
Well, is that really true? Let's take a closer look at our favorite expert on everything.
Wikipedia, the well-known online encyclopedia, has grown to host over 19 million articles with at least 82,000 contributors in more than 270 languages. According to Alexa.com, Wikipedia currently ranks 6th in the world in terms of internet traffic. However, despite Wikipedia's popularity, its use for academic work, such as in the writing of research papers, is often looked down upon. In fact, many teachers outright ban the use of Wikipedia for students to use on their work. But why exactly is Wikipedia singled out as an unacceptable resource? The primary argument is that Wikipedia is unreliable. It is true that Wikipedia can be edited by anyone on the internet. For example, musician Esperanza Spalding knew this to be true when a vicious swarm of Beliebers hacked her page, after Spalding won a Grammy that Bieber's fanbase thought should have gone to their baby-faced idol. However, it should be known that Wikipedia is an organization that monitors their content fairly extensively. If you type up intrusive information into an article, your IP address can be banned from the site. In addition, each article has a list of websites cited at the bottom of each page, and if there is a questionable fact presented on a page, Wikipedia notes there is no citation for the statement made. Wikipedia isn't perfect, but it is still more regulated than many places on the internet. It should not be the one website to be strictly forbidden by teachers. At the very least, students should be able to find lists of resources from Wikipedia to use on research topics. The important thing is that students should treat Wikipedia like any other source on the internet, with wise judgment, and they'll probably be just fine.
Wolfpack Theater is looking for students who would like to be a part of the tech crew for the musical Sound of Music. Applications are available on Ms. Chun's School Loop webpage, or you can grab one in room HE5. Please turn them in to Ms. Chun or Mr. Bramham before Tuesday, January 8th. There will be a mandatory meeting for all tech crew applicants that following Thursday, January 10th after school in HE1.
If you're interested in playing golf this year, and you happen to be a guy, Coach Milgram has sent out an email. If you did not receive the email, however, feel free to stop by his room, HL8, to pick up the information. Make sure to get yours before the end of the week.
All Film Club members, there will be no meeting today after school. Putting up Christmas lights is as American as it can get. Wolfpack TV reporter Olivia Eubanks went to the best and brightest Christmas houses in Elk Grove. This is what she found.
How long did it take you to do all of this?
Well, this year it takes about a week and a half, about 12, 15-hour days.
How many years have you been doing this?
For 4 years now.
Well, that's all for today. I'm Tenley Lilligard.
And I'm Danny Klinenberg. Remember, the strength of the wolf is the pack.
And the strength of the pack is the wolf. On behalf of all of us here at WPTV,
Have a great day.
I got my license
after hard work and training.
Make sure you get help from the company that ensures you to be ready for the road. Because we're all good. All good drivers.
And